The harvesting and cultivation of oysters, scallops, and clams are an essential part of the global seafood industry, especially in coastal regions. These seafood species are valuable not only for their nutritional content, but also for the economic benefits they bring to coastal communities. These communities have developed seafood harvesting practices for thousands of years, and over time, the origins and development of this industry have become increasingly significant. The harvesting of oysters, scallops, and clams dates back to early human history. From primitive tools such as nets and baskets to modern aquaculture techniques, this trade has undergone many stages of development. In Vietnam, this industry has long been closely tied to the livelihoods of coastal residents. From the earliest days when people depended entirely on nature, to the present day, with the support of technology and science, the oyster, scallop, and clam industry has made remarkable progress. In the past, people primarily relied on manual methods to collect oysters, scallops, and clams, often diving into the sea or using simple tools for gathering. However, with technological advancements, this industry has undergone a significant transformation. Industrial aquaculture methods and the use of modern machinery have greatly increased production and economic efficiency. This has made the farming of oysters, scallops, and clams more widespread, helping to reduce pressure on natural resources. However, the oyster, scallop, and clam industry still faces challenges, especially environmental ones. Climate change, ocean pollution, and resource depletion have created considerable difficulties for the industry. Nevertheless, to address these challenges, a range of measures has been implemented to protect and sustainably develop the sector. Policies that encourage aquaculture and marine environmental protection have helped the industry overcome obstacles and continue to grow. The harvesting of oysters, scallops, and clams contributes significantly to the gross domestic product of countries with a developed seafood industry. This trade not only provides substantial income for coastal populations, but also creates many job opportunities for local communities. The farming and processing of oysters, scallops, and clams have become rapidly growing industries, playing a vital role in the overall economic development of coastal areas. Beyond their economic value, the harvesting of oysters, scallops, and clams also holds deep social and cultural significance. It is closely linked to the lives of coastal residents, shaping unique customs and festivals. Seafood festivals and seasonal rituals for good harvests have become an integral part of the cultural life of coastal communities. These values are not only reflected in daily activities, but are also deeply embedded in the art, literature, and music of coastal populations. Oysters, scallops, and clams are highly nutritious seafood rich in protein, vitamins, and essential minerals, especially zinc, calcium, vitamin B12, and omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients are highly beneficial to human health. Compared to many other foods, oysters, scallops, and clams offer high-quality nutrition with low saturated fat content, supporting heart and bone health. These seafood types are not only delicious, but also provide numerous health benefits. Medical studies have shown that oysters and other seafood help improve cardiovascular health, strengthen the immune system, and support bone development. In particular, the zinc found in oysters is a key component for immune function and reproductive health. Meanwhile, the omega-3 fatty acids in scallops and clams help reduce the risk of heart disease and soothe inflammation. In Vietnam, cuisine made with oysters, scallops, and clams is incredibly rich and diverse. Popular dishes include grilled oysters with scallion oil, steamed scallops with lemongrass, and stir-fried clams with garlic. These dishes are not only loved domestically, but have also gained international recognition. Each region has its own unique methods of preparation, creating distinct and appealing flavors. Oysters are often eaten raw with lemon or special dipping sauces, while in Japan, scallops and clams are commonly used in sushi and sashimi. The combination of fresh ingredients and refined culinary techniques has resulted in countless world-famous dishes made from oysters, scallops, and clams. These dishes not only showcase the richness of culinary culture, but also reflect creativity in food preparation. The market for oysters, scallops, and clams is vast, catering not only to domestic demand, but also to significant international markets. Japan, South Korea, and the United States are major importers of these products. With growing awareness of nutritional value and a love for seafood cuisine, the demand for seafood consumption continues to rise. The commercial value of oysters, scallops, and clams lies not only in the products themselves, but also in the entire supply chain, from harvesting, farming, and processing to distribution and consumption. The export of oyster, scallop, and clam products generates high value and contributes significantly to a nation's foreign exchange earnings. However, the industry also faces commercial challenges such as price fluctuations, technical trade barriers, and strict quality requirements. Whether using traditional harvesting methods or modern technology, the oyster, scallop, and clam industry has undergone many changes while maintaining its vital role in the global seafood sector. To ensure the sustainable development of the oyster, scallop, and clam industry, measures must be taken to protect marine resources and minimize the negative impacts of climate change and environmental pollution. Relevant organizations must implement supportive policies while encouraging the development of sustainable aquaculture models, applying technology to production, and raising public awareness about the value of harvesting oysters, scallops, and clams, as well as the importance of conserving natural resources. In addition, research and development of new products derived from oysters, scallops, and clams should be promoted, not only to enrich culinary offerings, but also to enhance commercial value. As global seafood markets continue to expand, seizing opportunities, meeting consumer demands, and improving product quality will help the seafood industry, particularly the oyster, scallop, and clam sector, continue to thrive. The oyster, scallop, and clam industry has seen strong development in various parts of the world, particularly in Southeast Asia, Europe, and North America. In Southeast Asia, this industry has become an integral part of the marine economy. Vietnam, Thailand, and the Philippines possess rich coastal waters with abundant oyster, scallop, and clam resources, creating favorable conditions for the industry's growth. In Europe, oyster, scallop, and clam harvesting has existed since medieval times and flourished during the Renaissance, when these seafood items were considered delicacies. In North America, the industry is especially prominent in coastal states such as Massachusetts, Maine, and California. These regions are known for large-scale oyster farming and scallop and clam harvesting, to meet both domestic consumption and export demands. Beyond contributing directly to the economy through seafood production, oyster, scallop, and clam harvesting also positively impacts tourism and local culture. Many coastal areas have developed eco-tourism experiences centered around oyster, scallop, and clam harvesting, attracting both domestic and international visitors. Seafood festivals, featuring cultural activities, cooking demonstrations, and sales of local seafood products, have become major tourist attractions in many regions. The rich flavors of oysters, scallops, and clams play a significant role in promoting local culinary culture. Thanks to tourism development, oyster, scallop, and clam harvesting is no longer just a traditional occupation, but an important part of the tourism economy, contributing to the sustainable development of coastal communities. In addition, scientific research has revealed numerous health benefits of oysters, scallops, and clams. Notably, oysters contain a rich amount of zinc, a vital mineral that helps boost the immune system and supports reproductive function. Studies also show that regular oyster consumption improves cardiovascular health and reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes due to their high levels of omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. Scallops, with their high protein content and low fat, are an ideal choice for those seeking to maintain a healthy diet. Clams, in addition to being rich in vitamin B12, also provide a significant amount of iron, helping to prevent anemia. These benefits are not only recognized in traditional medicine, but have also been validated by modern scientific studies, thereby enhancing the nutritional value and increasing consumer interest in these types of seafood. With the growth of the culinary industry, oysters, scallops, and clams are being increasingly used in creative new dishes. Top chefs around the world have embraced these ingredients, combining them with spices and modern cooking techniques to create unique and innovative recipes. For example, oysters can be prepared as Italian-style carpaccio with thinly sliced meat or fish, or grilled with cheese and special seasonings. Scallops often feature in gourmet dishes such as pan-seared scallops with lemon butter sauce, or grilled scallops with Japanese miso glaze. Clams, aside from being used in traditional soups, are also transformed into modern dishes like seafood pizza or spaghetti with clam sauce. These culinary innovations not only enrich global food culture, but also enhance the commercial value of oysters, scallops, and clams. Globally, market demand for oysters, scallops, and clams has risen significantly, particularly in developed regions such as the United States, Europe, and Japan. These countries import oysters, scallops, and clams not only for domestic consumption, but also to supply the fine dining and restaurant industries. The export market for oysters, scallops, and clams is also expanding into new regions such as the Middle East and East Asia, where consumers are placing greater emphasis on premium seafood products. Seafood exporters are focusing on improving product quality, ensuring that farming and harvesting processes meet international standards to satisfy strict market requirements. In addition, the development of processed seafood products such as canned oysters or frozen clam chowder has become a growing trend to meet the needs of busy consumers. While the commercial potential for oysters, scallops, and clams is substantial, the industry also faces challenges including price fluctuations, technical barriers, and stringent food safety standards. Environmental issues such as ocean pollution and climate change can also impact the industry's development. To address these challenges, businesses need to invest more in research and development, improve product quality, and build sustainable business strategies. Furthermore, support from local governments is a key factor in promoting trade and protecting marine resources. Free trade agreements and international cooperation projects can help expand markets and reduce risks for the seafood industry, especially in an increasingly competitive global environment. To ensure the sustainable development of oyster, scallop, and clam aquaculture and harvesting, local communities must work closely together in managing and protecting marine resources, promoting environmental policies, effectively managing farming and harvesting areas, and raising public awareness about the importance of conservation. Local governments should also support scientific and technological research projects to improve production efficiency and protect marine ecosystems. Communities play an essential role in implementing environmental protection and sustainable development measures. People must be equipped with the knowledge and skills to engage in environmental activities, from reducing plastic use in daily life to participating in marine resource restoration programs. Close collaboration among stakeholders will be the key to ensuring that the oyster, scallop, and clam industry not only thrives today, but also remains sustainable in the future. The oyster, scallop, and clam harvesting industry not only provides direct economic benefits to those involved, but also creates a ripple effect throughout the local community. These fishing and aquaculture activities sustain and generate thousands of stable jobs, from fishermen to workers in processing and packaging plants. These jobs are especially important in reducing poverty, particularly in coastal areas where employment opportunities may be limited. In addition, the industry promotes the growth of supporting sectors, such as net manufacturing, food supply, shipbuilding, and seafood feed production. Local small and medium-sized businesses, including restaurants and food processing facilities, also benefit from the consumption of oysters, scallops, and clams, contributing to the overall economic growth of the region. One of the most significant social values of oyster, scallop, and clam harvesting is the preservation and transmission of traditional customs and practices. Many coastal communities have preserved and passed down traditional fishing and aquaculture techniques, strengthening cultural ties within the community. Annual seafood festivals are held not only to honor the achievements of the industry, but also to provide opportunities for community members to connect and reinforce social bonds. Traditional rituals such as sea offerings are performed to pray for a bountiful harvest and safety at sea. These rituals hold not only spiritual significance, but also help maintain a strong connection between people and nature, expressing respect and gratitude for the ocean's boundless resources. In an era that increasingly emphasizes health and nutrition, oysters, scallops, and clams have become essential components of many people's diets. These foods are high in protein, low in fat, and rich in important nutrients, making them an ideal choice for those seeking a balanced and healthy diet. They are especially valuable in low-carbohydrate diets that emphasize protein intake from seafood. Moreover, oysters, scallops, and clams are suitable for special diets, such as pescatarian diets, or those that follow specific nutritional principles. These seafood items can be easily prepared in a variety of ways, from simple raw oysters to more complex dishes like grilled scallops with special sauces. This not only enriches culinary options, but also meets the growing demand from modern consumers for nutritious and health-conscious meals. Each culture has its own methods of preparation, ranging from traditional recipes to modern culinary innovations. In Vietnam, oysters are often prepared as flavorful dishes, like grilled oysters with scallion oil, steamed oysters with lemongrass, and oyster porridge. In Australia, scallops and clams are transformed into delicious dishes like beer-steamed scallops, garlic-fried clams, and clam soup. Meanwhile, in Western countries, oysters are commonly eaten raw with lemon or dipping sauces, and scallops are often pan-seared to preserve their freshness. Pan-seared scallops with lemon butter sauce are especially popular at upscale restaurants. Clams are frequently used in soups or combined with pasta dishes, such as spaghetti with clam sauce. These dishes not only showcase the culinary diversity of oysters, scallops, and clams, but also reflect the boundless creativity of humans in combining ingredients and cooking techniques. Overall, the seafood industry, especially the oyster, scallop, and clam sector, is facing increasingly fierce global competition. To remain competitive, industry stakeholders must continuously innovate, improve product quality, and adopt sustainable harvesting and aquaculture practices.